Hello everyone, welcome to the second part of the rip command tutorial. Today I will begin from where we left off last time. I will open up the same part file and let's go from there. So this is where we left off last time. So we used one sketch and created the rip command and discussed about most of the basic features of the rip command. Now let's try to use the other sketch. We didn't discuss about this sketch last time, so let's see if we can create a rip feature using this sketch. Apparently it's outside the part, so I will tell you first we can't create the rip command using this sketch, but let's give it a try. Go to rip command and select this sketch. Once you select this sketch you can see the default options. The materials, flip direction this side, and extrusion direction is parallel to the sketch. So if rip is meant to be created, it would be parallel to the screen, and also the material side is outwards. But we can't create the rip using these options because in order to create the rip, both sides of the rip feature need to be solid. So only this side is solid, but this side there is nothing, so the rip can't be created. And let's flip the other way. Still you can see you can't create, and we go to the other option of the extrusion direction, which is normal to the sketch plane. You can't create the rip, and also even if you flip the directions, you can't create the rip. So what I wanted to show you is that we cannot create a rip with the sketch that are outside the parts. So let's open up the next part file. It is sort of similar part file that I have created just to demonstrate the same idea. So here I have got a sketch which is created on the front plane, which is on the middle of the part, and you can see the rib is sort of extended. The sketch passes through the part file from both sides. So let's see what will happen if we click on the rip feature. Click on the rip command, exit the sketch, edit, and click on the rip command. Now there is only one sketch left, so let's select the sketch. So now from these default options, the rip can be created. We can look at the preview and the rip is created. Once we create the rib, you can see the sketch of the rib. Even if it is outside the part, it is trimmed by the body. So this is the special feature of the rib command. Once we create the rib, even if the sketch is beyond the part, it is going to be trimmed by the solid part. So let's right click and go to edit, and let's see if we can create the rib using any other options. So I'm going to flip material side onto the opposite direction, and let's see if we can create the rib. No, we can't. It is because this side is solid, but this side there is nothing on this side, so the rib cannot be created. So let's say if we can create any rib using normal to sketch options. Again, the normal to sketch plane directed towards this side, but there is nothing on this side, so we cannot create the rib. Similarly, even if you flip the material side, this side is open, so we cannot create the rib. So from this type of this type of part and using this type of sketch, there is only one way we can create the rib. We have to make it parallel to the sketch plane, and the material direction should be towards the part which will cover both sides. hit OK, the rib is created and it is trimmed as usual. So this is the second part. I will open the third part to show you more features. So this is the third part, and let's go to rib command. There is only one sketch. Select the sketch. So now you can see the first option is parallel to the sketch and material side is towards this side, and when you click on preview you see that rib can be created. So rib can be created, and similarly if you flip the material side you can still create the rib. It is because both sides, all these three sides are filled with solid body, solid features. So let's flip the material onto the opposite side like this, keeping the same parallel to the sketch plane, and click OK. You can see the rib can be created. And let's see if we can create the other two options using other two options. Click on normal to the sketch plane. Now you can see the rib is directed towards this opening, so we cannot create the rib. And even if you flip the material side, it is directed to the opposite side, so still we cannot create the rib. The rib is not bounded properly. So using this type of parts, using this type of sketch, we can create the rib using two options, on this side and on the other side. I hope you have more understanding about how the rib feature behave in a part file environment and how these options play the role when we use to create the rib feature in each and every orientations. So I will going to discuss more about rib feature in next tutorial. Until then, thank you very much.